Welcome back to another Unturned video. In today's video, we're going to go over the new Unturned Escalation update, where we're going to talk about all of the new guns and all of the new items. If it's your first time here, I would appreciate if you guys drop a like. Let's try to reach 200 likes and subscribe if you haven't already. In the last video, I have announced a new mythical giveaway and this is the winner. If you're watching, please join my Discord, which will be linked in the description below. And today we're going to run another one, which is a melting Fenny pack. If you want to win this, make sure that you have liked, subscribed, and comment something below. And if you're a channel member, you also have a higher chance of winning this mythical. Currently on Pine Hosting, there's a huge giveaway happening, which is a gift card giveaway. Pine Hosting is celebrating the holiday season with one of the largest giveaways in the hosting industry, where you can win a Steam or Amazon gift card with 20 winners and a prize pool of $500. There are 11 ways to enter. To check it out, check pine.host/giveaway, and if you're not into giveaways, then you don't have to worry because Pine Hosting has you covered. Build your own server in minutes from the full range of games that they offer. They have top-notch performance with high-performance servers for an exceptional gaming experience, user-friendly features such as installing plugins and mods instantly and manage your server easily, global server locations where you can play with low latency from anywhere, DDoS protection where you can protect your servers from attackers, and affordable pricing, having quality hosting at great prices. And if that was not good enough, then make sure to use the code LDG for 30% off, and let's get straight into the video. So the first thing we're gonna mention obviously is the fact that everything is snowy. This is for the Christmas holidays. Obviously they do this a lot on the majority of the map, so it's nice to see that Escalation was added. So now let's get started with the guns. The first gun we're going to go over is called the Volunder PWR/1 Railgun, which basically what it is a smaller version of the Valkyrie ERG2. This weapon also does take Sabot slugs, and something that is actually interesting is that it needs to be charged up to fire, as basically you can't just shoot it instantly. The ID for this gun is 52393, and it is quite insane actually. The range is 600 meters, player headshot damage. If you guys just right click, it will show you everything. Gives 45 damage, so that means that you actually need to get yourself 3 headshots in order to kill a person just with this gun, and it does do a bit of structure damage. So this is also a raiding gun. It gives 25 structure damage. The next gun we have is called the Liberator Battle Rifle, which actually looks really cool. This weapon can be acquired from Spec Ops Zombies, and it is a automatic capability. So basically this is an automatic DMR, which I think is actually going to be quite OP. Takes all types of attachments, takes marksman magazines, and also is a raiding weapon if you get yourself the explosive marksman magazines. Rate of fire is at 375, range is 400 meters, and the player headshot damage is 37, so it actually is quite strong. With 3 headshots, you will get yourself a player kill. And obviously there's also the silenced version. If you just get yourself a baffle kit, you will get yourself the SP version. The next gun we're going to talk about is the MP submachine gun, called the SD. What basically this is a full-sized automatic version of the MP, and you can get this weapon from the dead zone. It takes SMG magazines, and it's actually quite a fast gun, to be honest. The ID for this gun is 52237, and you can also put a baffle kit on this gun. The next gun we have is a Western revolver. What this basically is it's a pretty powerful revolver, but you cannot put any attachments to it. I really like this gun. It looks very small, to be honest, but looks pretty cool. Yeah, it gives 70 headshot damage, so with 2 shots with this gun, you can actually kill a player. The next gun we have is called the RIC-48. This weapon is a police and riot weapon, and this rifle is really good for accuracy and handling, and it looks really good actually. The player headshot damage is 25, so you do need to actually get yourself a few shots in it. Yeah, it's actually really easy to handle. Yeah, I really like this gun, so I think this is gonna be probably one of my new favorite guns. And next we have ourselves the infamous Zolash. Zolash from Arid. It is also on this map. It gives 27 player damage. The sound is changed a little bit, but it's very nice to see other guns from other maps coming into Escalation. Next we have ourselves a bolt action rifle, which is Makeshift, called the Lavelle. So this can be actually crafted. All you would need is some scrap, some ingot springs, and manual gun parts, and some wooden logs. It's very easy. And also you can make yourself a Mark 1 bayonet. With just this gun, a hunting handbook with logs and metal ingots. This takes rifle clips, it has 500 meter range, and it gives 103 player headshot damage, which is actually quite strong. I really like this gun too, it looks quite interesting. The ID for this gun is 52452. If I don't mention any IDs for any of these guns, don't worry, I will have the full update notes in the description below, and all the IDs are affected over there. Next we have ourselves the Griffin Makeshift Light Machine Gun, which actually looks really cool. 52452 looks really good. It takes LMG mags, and you can put also military magazines. It gives 23 headshot damage. This gun looks really cool, actually. I really like this gun. I like the barrel at the top, the drum or whatever. This looks so nice. Next, we have ourselves another makeshift gun called the Greenwich, which also can be crafted. To craft this, you would need yourself metal scrap, ingots, semi-automatic gun parts, wooden logs, and springs. Very simple to craft it. And this is a semi-gun. Sounds really nice as well. I like that when you shoot, you can see the gun move as well. The animation is so cool. It's very nice to see. It gives 55 headshot damage, which is actually quite high. So next we have ourselves the Fromer, which is a makeshift pistol. This can be crafted with some scrap, ingots, semi-automatic gun parts, wood logs, and springs. And from this you can also craft yourself a stopper, which basically switches this gun into a automatic version. I really like that in this update you can actually have so many makeshift guns, to be honest. I really like it. Alright, the next gun we have is called the Ribeye. A very interesting name, to be completely honest. And this is also a makeshift gun. So with just some scrap, ingots, automatic gun parts, semi-automatic gun parts, and wooden logs, you can make yourself this automatic or semi-gun. There's so many guns in this update. It actually is incredible, to be honest. Next we have ourselves another makeshift grenade launcher called the Hestia. So basically what the Hestia is, if you have yourself a crown, which is also another makeshift gun, get yourself semi-automatic gun parts and the metal ingots, you get yourself a grenade launcher. So this is actually quite interesting to see. Next we have ourselves a makeshift shotgun called the Trench. The Trench, you also just need yourself a few scraps, ingots. This shotgun feels quite strong, actually. I really like the sound effect it has. So yeah, it does give 14 player headshot damage. Alright, so the next gun we have ourselves is the Mare makeshift lever action. What basically this is, it takes revolver ammo and is very easy to run and easy to shoot. Does actually shoot quite quickly, and it gives 56 player headshot damage, which is actually quite high. And the final gun we have that is new, we have ourselves the Listener. The Listener is also a makeshift bolt action suppressed carbine, and for this you need some metal ingots, springs, gun parts, and logs. This also does take pistol ammo. It is a semi-weapon though, and it is automatically suppressed as well. You don't need to put any Bethanol kits or whatever in it, but I actually really like this gun as well. So what else there is there's some other versions of previous guns. So for example, there is a classic Blunt Force 12, and then there's the suppressed version, which actually looks quite cool, to be honest. Next we have ourselves other versions of the Tukavomat, or however you say it. They're basically the same gun, just look a bit different. There's a few other guns for this as well. If you guys do want to check them out, I will have them in the description below. Something that I do like is that you can actually color your guns as well. So for example, you can actually put yourself a cyan skin on the compact. And there's also a few others for other weapons as well. There's also new gun crates, which are the dead zone gun crates, which you will get yourself a random dead zone gun. So for example, you can get yourself a knocked and some ammo for it as well. You can also get incendiary ammo. Another one could be, for example, an SD, which is also a new dead zone weapon. There's also new Arctic clothes, which does look quite interesting actually. There's the Arctic Elite Spec and Arctic Rucksack, obviously fitting the theme of being the Christmas, and there's also Arctic Anvil clothes and Arctic Militia clothes. So some other stuff that there's a bunch of new ammo, festive ammunition. So for example, there's a festive assault rifle magazines, which looks like this. They're basically the exact same thing, but there's also ones for SMG and 12 gauge. They also deal explosive damage. Something else that is quite cool is that now there are plastic shelters which you can quickly build. In order to do that, you would just need some ingots and some filament spools, and depending on the color of the filament spools, you will be able to place them. There are also vault gates. This is something new. I've never seen this on other maps before, so if you're about to build yourself a garage, you can actually make yourself vault garages. And for that, there's also armored garages and armored hatches. Other than that, in this update, there are a lot of other new fixes and adjustments as well, so make sure to check out the full update list. Some other changes, for example, there are riot zombies which drop riot items. There's more space to airdrops for the season as well. There's another row and another column worth of items, and that is basically this update. I really hope that you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you guys think of the new guns. Let me know what's your favorite new gun. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!